Ever get that feeling, you know that one, where you're clicking away in Ultima Online?
Yeah.
Just absolutely grinding away at a skill, and your fingers are aching, but you're just so close to that next level. Well, hold on to your enchanted pickaxes, folks, because Shards of Minax is shaking things up. We're diving deep into their latest update, and let me tell you, they're turning the grind, that classic UO grind, on its head. We've got these 2 forum posts, straight from Shards of Minax on ServeUO, and they lay it all out.
And you know it's not just tweaking things around the edges. Shards of Minax, they've always got something up their sleeve. Remember the Monster Hunters Guild? Or how about the randomized pets? And don't even get me started on the custom castles. They went all out. Even the Thieves Guild got a complete overhaul.
Okay, custom castles. I am listening. So what have they conjured up this time?
This time, they're tackling the heart of it all. The skill system. But we're not talking about just a few new spells here and there. Try over 700 new skill books, each one tied into their unique virtue system.
Over 700. All right, color me intrigued.
Yeah.
But this is more than just a visual upgrade, right? We're not talking about just some fancy new icons on our screen.
Oh, no, this is a complete reimagining of how you acquire skills and how you develop your character. They're blending it all together, really emphasizing the role in role-playing.
Okay, I like where this is going, but for those of us who haven't had the chance to jump in yet, what does this actually look like in the game?
It means no more mindlessly clicking on a trainer for hours on end. It's about making choices, real choices, that actually impact your character. Your actions have weight, your decisions matter, and yes, even your virtues play a crucial role in how your character progresses.
So no more skill trainers just hanging out in town looking bored.
Yeah, they're out.
What did they get replaced with, like skill vendors or something?
Not quite. Think skill books.
Skill books.
Skill books.
Okay.
Yeah, so each skill now has its own book. And each book has 16 individual skills in it.
Oh, that's cool. I can already imagine these, like, beautifully illustrated tomes filled with all these secrets and stuff. But how do we even get our hands on these skill books? They're not just going to appear in our backpacks, right?
This is where Shards of Minax takes it up a notch. Remember those virtue quests we were talking about?
Right, the quests that are supposed to make us, like, better heroes.
Yeah.
I'm guessing those are a little more important now.
Yeah, you could say that. Those virtue quests, you'll find them in Ilshanar. They're directly tied to getting these skill books.
Whoa, so instead of grinding some boring task, we're actually going on quests now.
Yep.
Quests that actually touch our characters. I'm not opposed to this.
And as you're proving yourself in these quests, you get what are called virtue stones.
Virtue stones, what are those? Like soul stones?
Think of them like keys. Each stone represents a different virtue of your character.
And I'm guessing we need these virtue stones to unlock the skill books?
Bingo. Each skill book needs a combo of 3 different virtue stones.
So it's not just about finishing the quests, it's about picking the right quests
Exactly.
to get the right stones for the skills you want.
Exactly. So if you want your character to be a master alchemist,
Okay.
you might need to pick quests that reward stones that have to do with, like, logic, intelligence.
Oh, that's cool. So you really have to think about it.
It adds a whole other level of strategy to the game. Do you go for the skills that match your current virtues? Or do you branch out and try and unlock a wider variety of skills?
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is giving me like choose your own adventure vibes.
Yeah.
I love that. It's not just about what you can do, but like who your character is.
And it goes even deeper than that. It's about shaping the entire culture of the server.
Whoa.
Because by encouraging virtuous behavior, it's fostering a community where your actions actually mean something.
That is really cool. Okay, so we've got skill books tied to virtue quests, which is already a huge change.
Yeah.
But what about actually training the skills? Once we have the book, do we still have to grind away?
Shards of Minax streamline that part too. Remember those skill trainers we talked about?
Yeah.
Gone. They're out.
Okay.
They replace them with a much more user-friendly system.
Anything that means less clicking, I'm on board. So tell me more.
They've got this new in-game gump, basically a menu, where you can just use the skill books and level up.
That sounds way more efficient. But what happened to the skill trainers? Are they just wandering the world now, jobless?
Don't worry, the devs thought of that.
Okay.
They replaced them with randomly generated quest NPCs.
Really?
Yeah, so instead of training, you're going on quests for these NPCs.
So not only do our choices matter more, but now the world feels more alive too. But what kind of quests are we talking about here? Like, are these simple go fetch this quests? Or is there more to it? So these quests aren't just like busy work then, right?
Definitely not. These NPCs, they're not messing around. You help them out, they'll reward you with scrolls and gold.
Scrolls and gold, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. We're talking power scrolls, for that quick skill boost. Always nice to have when you're itching to try a new spell or craft some crazy powerful item.
I can always use more of those.
And then you've got your Maxia scrolls.
Those are the best.
The real deal for anyone who wants to hit those max skill levels.
Okay, so Shards of Minax is telling us to think about what we do in the game. But they're also giving us some awesome rewards for it. Rewards that really matter for our characters.
Absolutely.
I've got to imagine with all these changes, it's got to be a challenge to keep everything balanced.
Yeah, that's the eternal struggle with a game like Ultima Online, right? Finding that sweet spot. And this new skill system, it throws a whole new wrench into the works. I mean, even the devs have admitted that some things are still a work in progress.
Yeah, it sounds like they're really encouraging players to jump in, test it out, break it maybe, and give them feedback.
Exactly.
What could be more exciting than being a part of a game that's always changing?
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to something as fundamental as a skill system.
It's what makes Shards of Minax so unique. It's not just playing the game, it's being a part of this community. And this community is shaping the experience.
And that's a powerful thing. So to wrap things up for our listeners, for those who are ready to jump into Shards of Minax, what's the one thing they should know about all this?
Your choices. They actually matter now more than ever. It's not about racing to max out skills. It's about the journey. What kind of character do you want to be? What mark are you going to leave on this world? The path to mastery, it's not a straight line anymore. It's about forging your own way.
Well said. Shards of Minax is reminding us what makes Ultima Online so special. It's about the adventure, the freedom, and the fact that in this world, anything is possible. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. Until next time, may your quests be epic, your virtues unwavering, and your ventures truly unforgettable.